What weapons were used at the Battle of Marathon? If you're curious about the weapons that decided the fate of ancient Greece in one of its most famous battles, you're in the right place. Let's take a closer look at what the Greeks and Persians brought to the battlefield of Marathon. The Battle of Marathon, which took place in September 490 BCE, was a clash between the Athenians and the Persians. When it comes to the weapons used, the differences between the two armies are quite interesting. The Athenians, led by Miltiades, relied heavily on their infantry. Their main weapon was the long, heavy spear, known for its effectiveness in close combat. These spears were typically around 7–9 feet long and were used in tight battle formations. The Athenians also wore heavy armor, including helmets, shields, and breastplates, which provided them with significant protection. In addition to their spears, the Athenians used swords for close combat. These swords were shorter and more manageable than the spears, making them ideal for fighting in tight spaces. The shields, often called hoplon, were large and round, allowing the soldiers to form a tight phalanx formation that was nearly impenetrable. On the other hand, the Persians had a different approach to warfare. Their main weapon was the bow and arrow. The Persian army was known for its skilled archers, who would fire arrows from a distance to weaken the enemy before engaging in close combat. The Persians also used short lances and swords, but these were not as effective against the heavily armored Greek infantry. The Persian army also had a significant cavalry contingent, but during the Battle of Marathon, the cavalry was temporarily absent from the battlefield. This absence played a crucial role in the Greek victory, as it allowed the Athenians to attack the Persian infantry without facing the cavalry. When the battle commenced, the Athenians formed their characteristic phalanx formation, with their long spears and heavy shields at the forefront. This formation allowed them to push back the Persian infantry, whose bows and short lances were less effective in close combat. The Greek strategy of reinforcing their flanks and surrounding the Persians ultimately led to the Persian troops breaking into flight. In summary, the key weapons used at the Battle of Marathon were the long spears, swords, and heavy armor of the Athenians, and the bows and arrows, along with short lances and swords, of the Persians. These weapons, combined with the strategic decisions made by the commanders, determined the outcome of this pivotal battle in ancient Greek history.